Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, a real-time strategy game that you can download right now on Steam, playing as either the Americans during the American Revolution or the British during Horatio Nelson's journey from midshipman on the shores of Central America to the admiral who defeated the Great Armada in the Battle of Trafalgar. So welcome, everybody. Good to see you here. If you want to see more of this game, if you want more strategy on the channel, make sure you click, tap, blow up, destroy that like button, and let me know you want to see more. Welcome to all the new subs. And for those of you who are joining the Raptorian Navy, thank you very much for smashing that join button. Glory to Raptoria down below. Your support is greatly appreciated. There's lots of battles to play in this game, individual scenarios, everything from fighting the Spanish to smugglers to even the Battle of Bunker Hill. Well, we're going to go ahead and play as the Americans today in the campaign mode, and we'll take a look at one of the first 2 or 3 missions and see everything that this game has to offer. It's getting very good reviews, by the way, on Steam. Just came out a little bit ago, maybe a few days ago, so if you want to check it out, it is available on PC, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a neat game that definitely has a lot of detail to it. There's realistic sailing to it, so you really got to worry about your maneuvering and the wind and everything else, hence it's the Age of Sail. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get started with a new campaign mission. We're going to aid the newborn nation as a naval commander. Your mission is to organize the naval forces and lead them to victory, helping to establish the USA as a free nation. So we'll be in command of John Paul Jones, who's participating in the War of Independence, and will stand at the origins of the United States Navy, winning freedom for our country from British rule. Let's go ahead and begin.
Blood, sweat, and tears are the price of freedom. I learned this lesson while still a boy. In Scotland, my family rebelled against the English tyrants. My father was killed in the fight. They searched for me.
Oh, I see. So we can actually pick different options here to modify our character. Sneak through heavily guarded town and boarded a ship as a stowaway. Seems like it'll give us some sort of bonuses. Luck plus 10%. Plus 5 cash for rewards. Let's go for sneaking through a heavily guarded town and boarded a ship as a stowaway.
I sneaked through the heavily guarded town and boarded a ship as a stowaway.
Okay.
Now the sea is my home. Here I have found freedom, adventure, and recognition of my skills. I became captain at just 21 years of age.
Wow.
I am proud of my ship, but some of the crew resented my promotion. A mutineer attacked me over a matter of pay. I was forced to defend myself with my sword. Unfortunately, he was from a wealthy family, and they were determined to see me ruined. Again I ran, once more fleeing the tyranny of unjust men. To a land of opportunity, to a country where a man can be free. America.
Let's see. Worked as a carpenter, became a merchant, or purchased a farm and prospered. Let's go with that one.
I purchased a farm and prospered. England, the old tyrant, refuses to release their grasp on this land. The British control the major ports and cities, but the people yearn to be free. The time for me to join the rebellion and fight the tyrant has come. The Continental Navy will need captains who can attack England upon the seas. This time, I will not run. Give me liberty, or give me death. With my political connections, I've secured the command where my experience will be useful.
Let's see. Grand speeches, I inspire those around me. Strength is the ability to plan and organize brilliantly. Let's go with that one.
My strength is the ability to plan and organize brilliantly. The British already control most of the major ports in the region. But now is the time to change the course of the war. The situation at sea is as follows.
Let's see. Royal Navy support their expeditionary forces is inevitable. Send main battle fleet to subdue the colonial rebellion. Concerns elsewhere and can only dispatch. Oh, we're selecting difficulty, I think. Set difficulty medium. Oh, let's go medium. I've never played before, so.
Royal Navy support of their expeditionary forces is inevitable.
Okay.
Our spies' report about the British expeditionary forces suggest
Oh, so now it's the makeup of their army on the ground. Okay, so we can control both naval and ground units in this campaign, as they can also land via boat, as we see here with, I believe that's Patton? No, I think that's de Gaulle. All right, let's continue on. Let's see here. You know I'm kidding. We all know it's George Washington. Relax. Some people crack their phone at that one. Let's see. Land difficulty. I guess we'll go down the middle route again.
Significant British expeditionary forces are expected. Victory, glory, and a great future lay ahead.
There we go. Okay, so normal difficulty. We can play as John Paul Jones or any other characters that we wish. But we'll play as John Paul Jones to begin. And it looks like we can modify things, maybe. Shipbuilding speeds and things like that. Well, we're on our first mission, so we don't have much in terms of money or points to spend on any of this stuff. So let's go ahead and begin. Our will is to keep the torch of freedom burning for all. Captain John Paul Jones. Wow, look at that naval battle going on. French ships there versus what I would imagine is the British. Sailing for 2 weeks, we've reached the shores of home. Our voyage was quiet and calm. Our French friends even provided us with an escort by sailing under a false flag. Good Lord. Look at those ships. It looks like half the British fleet to our men. We cannot hope to win a fight. We cannot win a fight, so we must turn and outrun them. There's a small landing to the south, so we can use to supply our forces. We must deal with the British patrol to reach our new objective. Okay. So it looks like there are 2 British ships on the way to interject with us. Let's go ahead and move over this way. It looks like this is where we need to reach. So let's sail towards this way. So we can give our ships all sorts of different orders, including full sail well, speed, I guess it says. Looks like we're already opening up on British ships here. So let's take a look. So it looks like we're under a false flag here. Under like wait, these should be American ships here, but it looks like they have British flags. I guess that's the false flag. They're onto us then. So this ship has no cannons, I believe. Yes, 54 guns it does. And the ship behind us has none. So we need to be cautious about that. So we need to go full sail. And looks like we're hauling some supplies. So we need one ship to protect the other. The Earlston and the Vengeance are both sailing forward then towards that zone. So another ship is coming in from our port side. And what are these here? Oh, maybe these are hits and things that we've scored on the enemy ship as we've been exchanging fire. All right, well, our goal is to escape, so let's try to do that. We need to go this way. But we also need to protect this ship that has no ability to protect itself. So let's try to keep away from that enemy ship there. The RMS Alderney. And the, what is the other ship here? The Oakwood coming in. And I believe this must be British ships here that are at port, maybe? Around some sort of town. I'm not exactly certain where we are, but we must save the Earlston and the Vengeance, and we must reach the safe zone. At least the Earlston must. So we have to make sure we keep her safe. So let's go ahead and circle back and continue to do battle with this ship. Meanwhile, this one needs to keep on trucking. We'll see how it goes. Lots of data. This is definitely a type of game where you need to keep in mind all sorts of things that you can do, like boarding enemy ships, landing troops. We can actually do that as well. We can have naval and land battles at the same time. Hopefully the Air Force will show up sometime soon. Maybe we'll get torpedoed or something. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Of course. The Air Force wasn't founded until 1776. Duh. All right, so let's see. We've lost a few men here. We're at 91% morale, though. Of course, this is to be expected that we might lose some men. Wonder if we can prepare guns on a certain side. We'll have to get ready to engage this ship here. Looks like she's coming back to try to cut us off. This ship is going to be a lot faster than us. The Alderney needs to be subdued. So let's go ahead and prepare to engage the ship on our nose then and continue to truck forward with this way. Can we see which way the wind is blowing? If we look at the banners up ahead, we can see it seems to be going straight ahead. So the wind is in our favor. Looks like it's going a little to the side, but we should be okay. All right, let's prepare to engage this ship here. Sails at 50%. And let's get ready to open up with our guns. Provide some covering fire. Good music. Love the graphics of the sea. This is definitely a game that I'd want to play more of as well. This is great. All right, let's go off to the side here. The Oakwood is coming in. Obviously made of pine and cedar. They're getting ready to fire. She has, I think, I can't look at any information about that one. She probably has about maybe 20 guns to our 54, but I believe that's divided by 2. So we must have equal number of guns on each side. That can't be right. That doesn't even look like it could be 54 on either side. I'm not sure exactly. Must be the number of, or maybe it's our power or something like that. But anyway, let's get ready to fire our gun. Oh, here it is. 18 guns, 82 crew members, and 54 might be our ammunition, maybe. So let's get ready to open fire on it. All right. All misses from the British. And let's open fire. Oh, hell yeah. Direct hits there onto the enemy ship, causing some damage to their sails. Excellent. More damage than a steam sail to your wallet. Let's go ahead and continue to engage here. We have a few more guns to fire. It looks like this is the reloading reticle here. Pretty easy to understand, I must say. We're taking a little damage, too. We have no deaths so far. Oh, we're actually engaging ships on both sides as the Earlston is trying to chug to safety. So we're taking on 2 ships at the same time. That is amazing. The Oakwood and the Alderney are trying to close in. And we're still trying to move. Let's tighten our turn a little bit. And there we go. We'll try to engage him from the front. Try to hit those sails. I wonder if we can change ammunition type. We can. We can actually fire grape shot as well, anti-personnel, and chain shot, which is against rigging and sails and such. So let's go ahead and continue to try to engage that. There we go. Some nice direct hits on that. The crew is cheering that they're scoring hits, but also taking fire in return. Let's continue to dance with these ladies. That other ship is trying to get up on us. So we need to fire once more at the Oakwood and then circle back to engage the Alderney. See if we can hit her rigging and slow her down. And I think this is as far as they can fire. There we go. Open fire. Ah, way off. So it seems like we need to control the fire as well. And we can also see our speed. Wow, you have to do an incredible amount of micromanaging. That's awesome. A lot to learn. Keep in mind, this is just obviously a first playthrough, and I'm already really enjoying this one. Great visuals to this one. Good sound effects. Very immersive. Let's see if we can fire on this other ship here now. We don't want the Alderney to board the Earlston, so we're trying to hit her as best we can. Is there a way to hold fire until you're within range? I'd like you to not fire. Looks like ammunition is unlimited. Hull is 100%. Speed is at 11 knots. Alright. Fire that grape shot. Get it into the rigging. Grape shot, of course, is to injure crew members, but I want to slow these ships down so we can escape. Looks like we've scored some more hits to the rigging. Come on, baby. Fire into the ship, not in front of her. There we go. This is a slow-moving target. I think all we have to do is, actually, if it comes within this firing cone, it'll automatically fire, so we just need to pilot the ship. The crew will take care of the rest when it comes to opening fire. So let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. This ship is definitely starting to slow down as well. You guys need to continue to proceed at full sail. There we go. Alright, so we just need to aim a little bit. Oh, perfect! Right into the rigging. Hitting a mast there. Beautiful. Good destruction to the rigs. Beautiful. Sails are also taking a little bit of damage. Same with this ship as well. We've really slowed them down. Let's slow down a little bit more. We want to be the main target for them. While the Earlston escapes, I believe George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Patton, Nikola Tesla, many other important people are aboard that ship. We got to defend her, baby. We'll fall in line right behind and we'll kind of be the gatekeeper to the access to that ship. And they're really taking a beating now. Look at that, ripping up the sails. Beautiful. Big rips to that one. All right, so I'm starting to learn a lot more about how to keep in line with the other ships and stuff. This is really cool. I really wish I could actually zoom down to the level of the crew and like take a look at first person on the ship. Earlston is still sailing away at 93%. Needs to get to this zone in order for it to count. It's, what, 10:39 in the morning on the 11th of June. Oh, boys, come on now. Oh, that's beautiful. Good hits on the rig still. That's wonderful. Oh, yeah, they're just ripping up the sails. They're not going to be able to chase us much longer. They seem to have stopped, but they're not as strong as we are. Although we are going to have to fight 2 ships now. I just want to rip up the rigs and slow them down. Is this ship completely stopped? Maybe the wind has changed. Yeah, a little bit. Let's go ahead and try to sail this way. More in line with the wind here. Okay, we need to catch up a little bit. Oh, right into the rigs again. Beautiful. All right, let's try to switch to grape shot and wound some of the crew members now, since we're so close. Let's get really close now. Oh, so I see if we double-click, it seems to also put down an anchor, too, which means that we'll, of course, stay at anchor and defend ourselves there, so... All right. Lots and lots of things to learn and things to do. Here we can adjust holding fire on either side of the ship, so if we want to concentrate all of our fire on one side, we can do that. Ah, we're definitely hitting the crew members now. Yep, there we go. Crew member either injured or killed. Keep in line with them, boys. This is epic as hell. Stay in line with them. Defend the Earlston. Damn, the Royal Navy is really getting hit. Oh, slowing on down again. They're adjusting speed and trying to change how they're opening fire. Let's come in for grape shot again. Get ready to fire. Oh, nice. Some more hits. We're probably not going to be able to hit the hull, but the Vengeance is in bad condition now. She's at 12%. I don't know exactly what that means for condition. That's definitely not our damage. They haven't really hit us too poorly. Alright, it's time for us to keep up with the Earlston now to escape. So that way they can't chase us into these waters, apparently. Oh, they're getting messed up badly now. Okay, let's switch back to regular shot. Now, hopefully by ripping up all that rigging, we can outrun them now. The wind seems to be in our favor again, so it's all a battle of speed. So let's see if we can get out of here. Oh, they're hitting our ship, but it doesn't seem to be causing damage. Our condition is 1%, but our ship looks to be in pretty good condition. It's not like we're going to just rip apart. I would say that this ship is in much poor condition. This must be the condition of the men and morale and stuff. So we got to keep on going. We've had 8 men die on board. Whoa, where are you going? Don't turn. Let's see, our other ship here has had nobody die. 8 deaths, though, so far. I can't see the statistics of other ships. That'd be nice to know. Ah, and we can also see men on board and more information about the Vengeance as well, which apparently is now turning to block to get around the Earlston. Well, let's open up with one shot here. Let's see what happens. Can you guys open fire on them? Looks like we can also do AI-controlled... oh! The ships can actually be controlled by the AI, too. Which, I'd rather control that myself. Or maybe that's AI-controlled speed, but... Alright, well, we've showed the Alderney and the Oakwood who's boss. We've ripped up their sails, busted up their crews a little bit, and let them know what's in store if they're going to mess with an American ship. Luckily, the French have given us false sails, but they were on to us, though. So, I wonder what types of ships these are, by the way. Ah, here we are. We can see a little bit more information about them. Decks, 18 6-pound guns. Reloading time of 100 seconds. That caused 5 damage within 950 yards. 7th Rate Brigade. We can see the leader information. Wow, so many cool details here. All right, we're going to outrun them, boys. Let's go together. Keep those ships a-sailing. The Earlston has made it away. Looks like we're still firing. Is there a rear cannon here? How exactly are we able to fire at that ship? Oh, maybe from these deck guns, but those should be able to fire grape shot, I believe. In any sense, we've definitely outrun them now. Both of our ships should keep going at full sail now. I'm going to slow down the Vengeance just a bit. This is great. Can you imagine the Battle of Bunker Hill with this one? I'm really excited to see that one as well. I want to play that battle mission next. This is just awesome. And, of course, we're playing in slow speed, but we can speed things up, too, if we don't have all the time in the world to wait for the ships to sail. Looks like you can left-click as well. Nope. All just right-clicking. All right, so definitely need to reach the safe zone, and I think we just did. Good. You'd think the safe zone would be over here at the city port, but it is not. It is over here. I thought it'd be safe if we were to get support from the actual city itself. Some sort of guns at the town port. Alright. Let's turn into our sister ship here. And see if we can sail this way. Out of the range of those guns. Alright, wow, the Earlston's super slow. Oh, it looks like we're leaving in about 10 seconds or whatnot. So this must be our evac time. There we go, opening fire on another incoming British ship. And another hit to the rigging. Beautiful. Alright, let's park here and make a roadblock for our friendly ship. Oh, looks like she's leaving. I no longer have control over that one. So keep sailing this way then. Looks like we've made it into the inlet, which will be safe a little further on, somewhere along the line. Some sort of a fort or something there, maybe. Alright, the Earlston is 10 seconds away. All we had to do was escape. We definitely caused some harm to the other enemy ships. I think that blue might be rigging, yellow might be crew, and red might be ship hull. Earlston is retreated. Beautiful. Exactly as we were given orders to do. Victory! 2 ships with 18 guns, outclassed 2 ships with 24 guns, less crew members, and it looks like, let's see, casualties. We took 12 casualties in that one, but we were more worried about getting away than anything else. Good. Excellent. Looks like we also got some muskets from that one as well. Maybe we pulled them out of the water from the British advance. Alright, let's take a look at what the Battle of Bunker Hill has in store for us. Let's check out ground troops and also naval ship support and see how that is. Good. Alright, it is time for the Battle of Bunker Hill. Destiny brought us to this hill, and we have fortified it to defend our rights to be free of the dreaded British Empire. To our left, men have hastily erected wooden barricades. More patriots are approaching in the battle. Quick march them into line the moment they come into sight. The British are bombing Charleston mercilessly from Boston, setting the town on fire. British regulars have begun landing at this position and are marching on us. We are low on numbers and supplies, facing the strongest army and navy in the world. Nevertheless, we are determined men and our morale is high. We stand for liberty. Hold your fire. Wait until you see the whites of their eyes. Then, fire at will. Alright, let the Battle of Bunker Hill begin. We have a ton of American troops here, dug in on both the hill on the left, which I believe is Breed's Hill, and then also Bunker Hill itself, or maybe other way around. I'm not exactly sure which one's which, but anyway, we've got a little bit of time left until the British attack. We've got, what, is this 2 hours to win this battle? Wow, this could be a very long time. We might not see the full battle play out, but let's see how British forces are moving in. We have the HMS Falcon providing artillery fire, cannon fire from the left flank here. And it looks like also the British are firing on the Bunker Hill position here with the HMS Somerset. Shells coming in on American forces that are dug in, colonial forces that are dug in on the main hill here. Charleston is ablaze as the Cerberus and the Spitfire are opening fire, and symmetry there on the right flank. The town is absolutely looking wrecked. Alright, British forces are probably going to try a probing attack on the left side. They'll bring in also cannons and such. Perhaps we could get these U.S. Marines here to go out and attack that artillery piece there, and we might be able to whoop their butts in one of our first early victories. Let's go for this. We're going to try to win small battles against artillery. I'm going to try to create lines here. Let's see how exactly this plays out. Looks like we might be able to connect these troops together and create a line. Yeah, there we go. We can have our troops like go back to back there. I want to try to keep our troops separated as the British are concentrating a heavy amount of fire and also landing more troops from their naval vessels. Wow, look at that. The Nassau has 1,000 men on board, and they're going to be landing very soon. We're going to be facing up over 1,000 men. That thing is going to be moving into position here, and rowboats are going to start sending out British troops, landing craft, in order to hit our positions. But wait a minute. We do have ourselves, let's see, any more support around here? Looks like we've got nothing else to call out except for the Patriots who are arriving. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and flank these guys then. We'll create a line there. We'll have Ellis come up and plug this hole here. And it looks like they're already starting to pound our position on the left. Knowlton already dug in. British cannon there is exposed. We're going to try to come in from behind that one. 27 troops might not be enough to open up on that one. Looks like Cushing here has a cannon. Let's go ahead and try to provide cannon fire on those enemy troops there. Let's go ahead and see if we can get that into position and suppress those enemies. Wilcox will hold here. Alright, enemy troops are moving into position. They'll be attacking as soon as Peter has taken more damage. We need to flank that damn cannon. Come up from behind it. U.S. Marines, I'm assuming these are Marines, are moving in here. 27 soldiers in 30% cover. Wow, you can see the morale, condition, cover that they're in. We're going to come up behind and eliminate that British cannon. They foolishly exposed themselves by moving up that close. Hopefully our American Marines can stop them. Alright, let's go ahead and flank these troops. The British are in a very tight position here. We'll have to have Reed stop firing for our troops to move into position. Alright, let's go ahead and ambush. Open fire on those guys. Oh, beautiful. They don't even see us from behind. They're not even shooting at us. Look at that. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Well, they did. Apparently they radioed back to the ship. How did they know we were here so quickly? Cannon is getting ready to open. Oh, charge in. Don't let them open fire on us. Charge with the bayonets. Take them down. We don't have any choice. And we are locked into battle. Alright. Looks like our troops are doing a good job of cutting down that large British force. Over 500 men are locked into battle now. Ellis is exposed. Let's get to cover then. We'll come in on the road and we'll block at Bunker Hill. We'll move elsewhere and we'll use the wooden barricades as cover from cannonballs. It looks like the British are routing. And our forces, unfortunately, have routed from this position. Cumberland has successfully broken that raid. However, we were able to stop the cannon from firing for a short time, allowing our men to move into position. They've actually lost one of their cannons. The crews have abandoned the cannons. Let's have Madison take that group down. They were successful, actually. They stopped the cannons from firing. An American cannon fire coming in on the British. Oh, and they're routing. Beautiful. Good team effort, gentlemen. Excellent. Nicely done. Let's not get too ballsy here. The British have over 1,000 reinforcements on the way. There's no way we can cut through all of this. Let's pull back to the barricades here. Let's not push forward. This is a defense, not an attack. Let's spread out some of our troops here. More Marines ready to go. The Marines did a fantastic job. Our first victory, disrupting cannon fire, and then American cannons coming in on that one. And the British now just have a support crew available. The cannons have been destroyed or damaged, or they don't have enough men to actually fire those cannons now. What the hell is this? There we go. Our troops were definitely asking for a cannon round right there. Looks like there's too much fire coming in from here. I'm going to put our troops here and here for now to stay in cover from that cannon fire. Alright, the British are trying to attack Bunker Hill. Lots of fire from our own cannons and British guns. Cole is going to have to push off the line. Let's get Locke on the line. Good job, gentlemen, in holding. Reinforcements have arrived. Let's go down on this right flank. They've been weakened. Oh, you guys aren't flanked. You guys are retreating. I want you to pull back and move to another position. Prescott there. Oh, nice. American cannons doing a great job on Madison's group. They're going to try to move across this hill and charge, but they're going to be caught out in the open, I think. Let's see if we can sneak behind and get some more British cannons. We're going to fight dirty like that. Now, that symbol there for Cumberland on the screen is a cannon group, but it's just the crew, so we've dislodged those cannons there. Let's keep this group in cover. There we go. Looks like they have no line of sight because they're actually in cover, so that can affect them. Looks like Knowlton has retreated. They've routed slightly. I don't blame them. They've been under fire from a giant ship for a while. Let's see if we can bring our troops forward. Oh, there's a lot of British troops here. They're all caught up against the wall. Hold on, let's have Reed come over this way. We might be able to pin the British up against the beach and finish them off. Let's get our cannon fire redirected on British troops over here. Madison in the hide group. And I'm going to try to stay hidden with the Marines and see if we can scout out where the enemy is. Americans are moving to the barricades again. I want Reed to come up from behind. There we go. Alright, Americans keep pushing them towards the beach, gentlemen. Keep that position. I don't want to get close to those British rifles, but I do want to scout and see if the British have anything else back here. Ooh, heavy artillery fire coming in. 6-pound field crew is shattered. And there they go, American muskets mowing down the British. Apparently our troops are routing again. They've got a lot of low confidence. Bad condition because of all the cannon fire from the ships, but we got them cornered. Want to see if we can knock down Madison's group now with the cannon fire. Fire from here. Locke is now pulling back. The British might take the hill. We need to continue to reinforce. Don't let them take it. We need Low on standby as well. All right. Well, the British are certainly in a bad situation here on the left flank. They've got 3 whole groups that are pinned down, and we are flanking them, and they're going to have to rout. All right, we need to move our Marines, otherwise it's going to be bad times. I'm going to try to disrupt the cannon fire from Hyde's cannon and see if we can save that fire on the left side. Can we get to the walls? Oh, I see. We can actually right-click on the wall, and they will maintain cover there. So when we move back to cover, we want to make sure that we've obtained that. Ah, and they get a shield next to them as well. Perfect. All right, well, the British have been absolutely diced and sliced over here. Let's go ahead and have you guys move in here. I want continued musket fire. Cut them down. There's still quite a few men. All right, Paul's going to come up behind that cannon. Stay close to the shore. Prescott's group is fleeing. Cannons are trying to suppress. We need to block those troops coming over the hill. The British will break through the defenses. No doubt about it. Let's get more reinforcements up on the hill. Prescott's group is really retreating. That's quite a lot of men. They've been on a hell of a lot of heavy fire. That's the problem. The British seem to be trying to break through with bayonets, but we're in good cover. Let's cut the reinforcements off. Fix bayonets, charge! Beautiful. Where did our Marine group go? Did they get one and done? Oh, they're fleeing because of cannon fire. It's a very small group, so it's unlikely that we're to break through there. Let's get back up on the hill with Prescott's group. All right, British forces there have been defeated. Let's charge once again. Actually, let's soften them up with muskets. Yes, we're being flanked by that 74 group, but they're fleeing. All right, good job, guys. All right, let's go ahead and take cover here. Ellis, you push in now. All right, well, we still have 3 cannon batteries firing at our defenses. The British will break through Bunker Hill's defenses again. Damn, our cannons are getting hit now. Now we need to get them out of there ASAP. So our Marines were not successful in breaking through to that second cannon. Apparently we're getting friendly fire here. Don't do that. Rush these groups and let's finish these off. Let's clear the left flank. We should be able to relieve all of these troops on the left flank now and focus more of our defenses, though the British now have 400 reinforcements coming in. And damn, now they have cannons firing at us. Let's use this to fire at the British. Let's come back here so we can get some of our infantry to come back up to the hill. And let's get our men back in defensive positions. Well, let's fall back. These guys have done a fantastic job. Oh, these are British captured troops. We've captured some British troops here. Looks like they're going to fight for us, I suppose. Well, let's get back to the defenses here. All right, make sure we're still on the wall. All right, more reinforcements on the way. We've got to be cautious. We're out of defenses on Bunker Hill. All right, McNair, I want you to take that hill. Double time it, push over to that position. Alright, it's like the Battle of the Bulge now. British forces are about to take the hill. We need to hold this flag. That's the key position. We've reorganized our defense on the left flank. British forces have arrived again with plus 400 or 500 men. Gonna try to set up defenses here of some sort. Here they come again. Let's get those cannons ready. We're gonna have to switch out with our infantry. We'll have to create a second line here. Ellis, I want your group in position. Actually, get ready for Lucas. Or, sorry, Isaacs is breaking through. Bring those cannons all the way back. Get to the road, head down the road. Alright, British forces are flanking now, and they're trying to break through on the right flank. Oh, damn, they have pretty good control of the hill. They're going to be able to come at us from several directions. 84 troops here. That's a good number. Let's get those cannons set up quickly. That's an incredible amount of troops. Well, let's charge those troops. Melee. Join them. Alright, friendly forces are routing, but the British will do the same. That'll secure the right flank for us. Okay, we gotta make several lines of defense. Damn, this is getting very complicated. Cannon support is getting ready to fire. Rout those damn troops. Alright, fix bayonets. I want that hill. Damn. There's 43 minutes left in this attack, I think, until British possibly retreat. I don't know who's getting friendly fired. Oh, our troops from the back? Oh, they're being that dumb? They're actually firing. What the hell? Is this Soviet Union all of a sudden? I didn't realize our troops would be so stupid to actually fire like that. And actually, I didn't think they would be in range. Oh, well, let's fire here. Guess we'll have to keep that in mind now. What do these red bands mean? Are they friendly firing? Is that what that is? Oh, they're on hold fire. That's what it is. Alright. Alright, McNair, you have to pull back. We have to keep falling back. Alright, British have secured the hill here. We got major routing on this left side. Damn, naval combat very easy. The ground combat, definite a lot of complexity to this one. I think we hold one of these positions at the end of the battle. I think we win if the British don't take both objectives. And they greatly outnumber us, so it should be possible for them to do. We still have our cannons opening fire almost at point-blank range of a large concentration of enemy troops. Oh, these men... These guys actually don't have weapons on them, so I guess they're not going to do anything. I thought maybe they had turned to our side or something, but I guess they're prisoners, but I don't know what I get. Maybe if they are alive at the end of the game, I get extra bonus or something, as this is campaign. So maybe we'll get some ransom or something like that. Alright, let's hold the hill. Wow, this is really cool to see. Like, we'll probably end up losing the battle. That's not the point of this. The point is to see that now we get another RTS game, one taking place in Revolutionary War times that's not so boring or grindy. There's actually a lot going on here, including the ships out at sea that are constantly bombarding the position. And it's quite interesting to see. There's a lot of tactics to this now, with knowing that there's like friendly fire that could happen. It seems like the British have stopped the attack on the hill. They're actually being pushed back now, but they could bring in their forces from the left flank. Although we've been routed like completely all the way to the back, and we're low on ammo. We're going to have to try to see if we can retake that position. I bet you I could just sneak in and snipe that position. It'd be funny if we can get past the enemy troops there. We've lost our cannons too, but I'd rather them fall in there than not be firing on the hill. Man, so much friendly fire. A lot of micromanaging, I guess, to keep in mind that you want to, if your troops are advancing and you have troops behind them holding a secondary line, you want to make sure that they're on friendly, or rather holding fire, otherwise you'll get friendly fire. And that's not good. Alright, let's get Montgomery. No, not a retreat, not a flank. Attack them. That's what happens during a charge. You lose troops. Oh my god. There, this is how it should work. So we're going to charge the enemy. They'll get one more shot in before we hit the line. There they go. Looks like they all missed. Let's take that position back. Alright, we have the hill. Let's secure this position. British reinforcements are funneling into the road. We have the damn hill. I can't believe it. Well, the left flank is an absolute complete mess. I don't even know why the British keep chasing our troops. We're going to kind of just continue to, like, fall back and open fire. Now let's melee these guys up. If we win that, we can take that hill. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and assume that the battle is probably going to go in our favor. We have the high ground. The enemy's not able to... We're so concentrated on the hill that they can't actually get us. We have one of two objectives, but the British have just, like, spread out over here. I thought they would try to consolidate their attack and come up this way behind us. But we now have our first objective secured again. American forces wall retreating. No, we're not retreating. We're just advancing in another direction. We've actually secured the other position again. The British have lost that. And yet our troops are still holding the line and fighting. And we still have plenty of troops. And the British have smashed most of our defenses here, but we're actually able to come down on top of their cannons now. 2 cannons are actually exposed. Although there's been a hell of a lot of fighting. Let's go ahead and destroy this flank on the right flank. And just secure the hill. Well, in the interest of time, I think we're going to call this one good. We hold both flags, and I have defensive positions that I can still lock down and maintain. And the British are going to try to basically continuously attack, but it's kind of be like in Chuck Norris movies, like for example Walker, Texas Ranger. They all attack them one at a time, and then they just get karate chopped to the face or something like that. So we have plenty of infantry here that can push forward and take out their cannons now. If I push to the edge of the coast here, the British have lost all of their cannons, and then I can take this other cannon out as well. So that will mark all their cannons, and we still hold the hill. So I guess the British will not be able to break through. Alright, well, this game is awesome, dude. Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail, both with its ships and its infantry, is really cool, and I would recommend you check it out. I'm going to continue to just keep our troops up the hill now and hold our objectives. The British continue to try to retake positions, but I guess haven't been able to be successful in it, but whatever. Alright, guys, that's it for today's episode. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that like button. I'll see you soon for more, and I hope to see you all back sometime soon for more of this game. This is great. I like this a lot. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. We'll see you soon.